Welcome back to Brass Tacks, where we dive into strategy, tactics, and tough decision making in gaming. Today, we're continuing our journey in This is the Police 2 with the Terrorist Threat Tactical Assault mission. Let's go. I've assigned all my cops abilities that I think would be useful, so let's go continue. Defuse the bomb or neutralize all suspects before the timer runs out. What's that say? Judas Iscariot, savior or a snake? Interesting. Alright, we have 10 turns to defuse this. Since it's 10 turns, I think we gotta hustle. So, I'm gonna have you, let's see. I'm gonna have you, yeah, I'm gonna have you run all the way here.
We have visual.
Okay, ooh, there's a trap there, okay. I think you should head over here. Alright, and then you, good sir, gonna have you head on over here.
580. We have visual.
Okay, there's a guy over there. Good to know. We're gonna have you head on over here.
Roger.
And then head over here.
Roger. We have visual.
Okay, there's another guy there. Ooh. Let's see here. I think I'll have you move up to here. And then move up to here. And then you, sir, I'm gonna have you run up here. And then go right here. And then you, my good man, are gonna go all the way here. Okay, so that's turn one. We're so ready to take this guy down. That guy's probably gonna be taken down soon as well. Okay. I'm gonna work from back to front, so I'm gonna have you move up to here. Baton strike this guy. And then you, sir, I'm gonna have you move here. Arrest this man.
Get on the ground.
Then we're gonna hold off on using you for now. And then you, good sir, we're gonna have you go all the way here.
580.
Okay, there's the gentleman over there. Baton this guy.
Roger.
And then this man, we're gonna have you go all the way here.
Roger.
Arrest him.
On the ground.
Okay. And just in case, I'm gonna have you circle around this side.
We have visual.
Okay, so there's another gentleman over there. So knowing that that guy is there, can any of my cops reach him? This guy sort of can. Like if I have him go like so.
We have visual.
Uh-oh. That might not be good. Okay, we're fine. Let's have you... Why can't I taser you? Oh, wait a minute. Why can't I taser? Oh, I don't have a taser. I have a shocker. Oops, that's my bad. In that case, let's have you... That's dangerous, huh? I thought this guy has a taser. Okay, let's have you run back. And then you, my good man, I'll have you run over here.
580.
Yes, yes, we know that guy's there. Okay. Don't spot us, don't spot us. Okay, whew. Good. Oh, that is not the direction I expected you to go. Alright. Farthest back is you, but we can't really do much with you, so let's have this guy go over here. Baton and arrest you.
On the ground.
Okay, perfect. Now, can make it all the way to you. Can make that to you as well. You can make it to anybody, pretty much. Okay, alright. I think what I'm gonna do then is have you run all the way to him. Wait, oh no. Buddy. That is unfortunate. I thought you had more movement than that. Okay. Alright, let's run up there. Shocker him.
Roger.
Alright, you are gonna run up here. Baton strike this man. And then you, good sir, are gonna run up here. Arrest this man.
On the ground.
Okay, and then you are just gonna try to catch up. So run as far as you can. Okay. Alright. Now, let's see here. Let's have you... Why can't you arrest that guy? Okay, you know what? It's fine. You arrest this guy.
Get on the ground.
Then I want you to head here so that you're ready to pick that item up. Then you, good sir... Okay, I think we go to the back guy first. The one that's slow. The one that's slower. Okay. Gonna have you go over here.
We have visual.
Okay, multiple people inside. That's fine. Alright. Now... Can my cops make it to... They can make it there. Interesting. Okay, so... I think... Can anybody make a good hiding spot? Yeah, you can hide pretty decently over there. Alright, you go over there and baton and arrest that man. Baton? Oh, okay. Cannot baton. Or cannot arrest. That's fine. I'm gonna have... Oh, this is kinda... tough. Let's have you... go here. And then just wait, and then let's have you run up here. just wait as well, and we'll have you with Sir run up here. And then I think, do I risk it for the biscuit? Can you do anything? No, not really. Yeah, biscuit for the biscuit. Jumping in over. Then 2 guys, or just one the one guy. I'm gonna actually have him go over here.
Roger.
Alright, everybody's huddled down, so hopefully we don't get spotted. Don't turn around, bro. Do not turn around. Do not turn around. Don't. Ooh. Okay, we got it. Got it. Alright, so first order of business. You are gonna pick this up. Then second order of business. Do you have no you don't. Okay. I need somebody with the ability to defuse bombs. Where are you? Meridian, you're right there. Okay, Meridian, I need you to go right up to the bomb. And wait, why can't you defuse it right there? You can't defuse it right there. That's craziness. Okay, defuse it. That should end the game. Or end the tactical assault mission. There we go. Victory. We got 12 suspects arrested. 0 suspects killed. Amazing mission. And found Armagnac. Let's see here. Let's work on your negotiation. Perfect. Let's finish up your strength. Let's work on your negotiation. Let's work on your negotiation. Let's finish up your strength. Let's work on your speed. The rest of Midas Falco, he wasn't there, but that's okay. We sent officers to the other location as well. Same with Varlam Pilipov. We did the same thing. We sent officers to every location, so we should be able to grab those 2 guys in a hot minute. Alright. They caught Midas Falco. Let's up your intelligence. Tomorrow, Judge Trent will consider the case of the riddle of the rusty nail in which Midas Falco will be charged as a defendant. And we arrested Varlam Pilipov. Varlam Pilipov turned out to be a member of a gang known as the Spinach Berserks. He could help you to take down the gang if you make him an informant. Of course. Let's do it. Let's interrogate him. Okay. I hear you were running pretty fast. You do something? Yes, my dad signed me up for football practice before I learned to walk. It's too bad the team finally collapsed. The coach always said that I would play at a decent level, but now I have a different team, and our job is a lot more important than kicking a ball. Okay. You beat up Eli Oliverson for selling drugs? Yeah, that bastard picked the wrong city to do his business. The Spinach Berserkers fight to free Sharpwood from all infection, and drugs is one of them. Okay. So the battle still got a long way to go, huh? Yes, it was my gang's second initiation test. For the final test, I was gonna hit another infection, but the other guys are just gonna have to do it without me. Okay? The criminal told you everything he knew. Alright, let's send... Not Hodges, because he's all full up. Let's send Stockman to investigate the Hydrant Liquor Store. Destruction of property investigation. An unknown person smashed up the Hydrant Liquor Store. In our investigation, Neil Stockman interrogated some of the witnesses and prepared a preliminary report for the secret of this sole surviving bottle. Alright, let's open it up. An unknown person smashed up the Hydrant Liquor Store. The front window of the Hydrant Liquor Store. The Hydrant Liquor Store is trashed. And our suspects are a female teetotaler. I don't know what that means exactly, or a male one. Alright. A broken baseball bat was found on the floor of the store. The sales clerk claims that it was not there before. Arif Kel, an alcoholic, says that I go to the store every day. Cirrhosis be damned, and this is an outrage. Every single bottle was destroyed, and why? Who could have the heart? Lord, there are such psychos in this world. By the way, I met one of them the other day. I picked myself a nice whiskey and was just about to leave when a huge female flew into the store, more man than woman. And she began to preach a sermon about the insatiable demon alcohol. She needs to check herself into a hospital if she's seeing demons even while she's sober. All the bottles in the store were methodically broken except for one, and a stranger, a maniac. It remained on the counter near the cash register. The criminal didn't touch the cash register, even though it contained over $3,000. According to Charlie Benini, the sales clerk, it was a perfectly normal day until a psycho drove right through the shop window. As the car flew in, I immediately fell to the floor and never got up. I heard a door slam and someone started smashing up the bottles. It seemed like it lasted forever. The psycho didn't quit until he broke everything we had, and then I noticed that something was pouring on me. At first I thought that bastard was pissing on me, but then I smelled the alcohol and realized that he was just pouring a bottle on me. What the hell? And then the psycho with the high voice tried to read me some lecture on sobriety, the measure of all things. What an asshole. I haven't had a drink in 4 days. Okay, see, knowing that, it sounds to me like it's a female because baseball bat, right? This one doesn't have a baseball bat, and then it has the crashing into it, pouring the bottle onto the guy and smashing it with a baseball bat. So I think it's her. We're gonna investigate her tomorrow. Alright, that's the end of the day. Got 75 tabs, nice. Okay, let's get a taser cartridge and a stun grenade. Let's also get mulligan. Yes, Marshall. Alright, 46 out of 56 cops. End of the day. Those didn't come into work. Goathorn did not. Luna did not. Not reading that Alice, no. Not reading it bag, no. I'm gonna have Age investigate that. Looking for the female. You need to pay Fry tonight. Get ready, otherwise an anonymous call we'll tell the feds exactly where to look for you. Mr. Nash, things are going great at the theater. Here's your share, $240. Smuggling in the Beltway. An informant reports that a red van is smuggling cigarettes into town. Flower pots, Clemcy, Mulligan, Valentine, Loftus, and Chelmiki. Animal abuse at Justice Trent's Park. A girl was trying to teach her large sheepdog to fetch a stick. The dog didn't obey, so the girl became angry and is now beating the sheepdog with the stick. Yeah, alright, they should be good. Drug manufacturing at Sycamore Street. A terrible stench has flooded the street. Local residents are convinced that someone is cooking up narcotics in one of the houses. Okay, I think that's fake, so I'm gonna ignore it. Shock and awe from William Libby. Mr. Nash, I'm in a real war with my neighbors. A week ago, I bought a box of fireworks from Freeburg as a gift for my son. We were having fun setting them off in the yard, and the boy was beaming with happiness. But then, the Christersons appeared, our grumpy neighbors, and they started making a fuss about all the noise. Of course, I told them they could go to hell. But these bastards went and got their own firecrackers, and now they're setting them off right under my windows. After this outrage, I want to show them once and for all that they're messing with the wrong guy. Do you have any stun grenades? I'll take them all, and I'm happy to pay you good money for it. Sure. Got 11k for that. Animal abuse. A sheepdog is lying on the ground, whimpering. A girl has raised a stick over her head, readying another blow. Order the girl to drop her stick, I think. Let's have McGuire do that. The girl obeyed the cop and hurried to the dog to apologize. The police arrested the suspect. The sheepdog will be taken to the animal shelter. Alright, then let's go to the fight at Jameson Hill. Fight broke out at the book club meeting in Mrs. Patterson's house over whose turn it was to borrow a rare book. Someone did 410 should do it. Yeah, exactly. Send those guys.
515 in progress.
Carjacking at the trailer park. A drunken man has stolen an asphalt paver to make a neat little patio in front of his trailer. Okay, let's start from the lowest and see how we do it. Alright, this is good. A patrol car caught up to the red van. The driver has his window rolled down and he's smoking a cigarette. Turn on the sirens, Mulligan. The van stops by the roadside. The driver quietly sits behind the wheel smoking. Check the driver's documents. Flower pots. Driver's documents are in order. Interview the driver. Chill, Mickey, you do that.
561.
The driver broke under pressure and admitted that he hid the smuggled cigarettes under the van's spare tire. We got a bunch of cigarettes, and we're gonna work on your stealth, Whimsy. Finish off your stealth, Loftus. Judge Trent announced the verdict in the case of the riddle of the rusty nail. The defendant, Midas Falco, was found guilty. Good job, Aleve. Let's work on your negotiation.
557 in progress.
Bomb threat at the old church. An elderly veteran claims that he mined the church where a wedding ceremony is about to begin. Alright. Let's send our low people and see how far that gets us. Not quite far enough. Okay. So wait, we need 45 more. Okay, so means I want 500. If we want to replace that gentleman, you're not gonna go. You will go though. Okay. That should be fine. Then we have the bomb threat at the Folk Museum. A grandmother noticed a strange new exhibit in the museum displays. A World War II grenade missing its pin. What do you guys have? I need someone able to defuse a bomb, probably. Alright, McGuire can do that. So, Folk Museum, you guys go. A drunk man is sitting behind the wheel of a beat-up asphalt paver, randomly flipping its toggle switches. Order him to surrender, friends. Thinking, yeah. The suspect obeyed the cop and surrendered. Good job. Alright, no one was cooking drugs. A terrible stench was coming from Mr. Tart's house. He decided to try an overseas recipe involving oranges fried in a beer sauce. Alright. Elderly women are fighting and tugging at the book Judas Water Walker. Okay, separate the women. We're not dealing with that shenanigans. The cop managed to separate and arrest the women. Good. You got TV set. Let's finish off your negotiation. There's a schoolboy near the grenade, which is wrapped in electrical tape. Finally, there's something cool in this museum. His grandbrother takes the schoolboy by a hand. Peter, let's go. That thing could explode any second. Let's disarm the grenade. That would be an intelligence, which would be McGuire. The cops successfully disarmed the grenade. The only museum visitors today were the elderly woman and her grandson. Search the schoolboy. Fraser, you do that.
557.
The cops searched the schoolboy's backpack and found a grenade's pin and a roll of the same kind of tape used to wrap up the grenade. The boy confessed that he found a grenade in the woods outside the city and brought it to the museum. He said that he was just trying to raise attendance. The museum is under threat of closure and his grandmother works here. He didn't want her to lose her job. Alright, let's up your intelligence, good sir. Let's give you negotiation, Percy. Let's finish up your speed, Genie. Now we have Lorenzo Walters' Pig Slaughterhouse. Bobo's Day of Manhood is just around the corner and I haven't gotten anything ready. You know that the traditional dish for this holiday is prepared with the finest pig entrails, right? One slaughtered pig is barely enough for 2 portions and the demand for the holiday like this means I should have got ready 6 months ago. So I'm gonna have to act fast. I used to have a skilled craftsman, a former cop in fact. He adjusted his shocker and somehow turned it into a real murder machine. Unfortunately, the guy died of too much drink a little while back. And all he left was a bunch of incomprehensible drawings. If you got any clever boys among your guys, I'd like him to come take a look at the blueprints. Maybe he'll be able to figure something out, right? And tell him to bring his shocker with him, so if he gets an idea, he can try it out. I've got no time to be standing still. Okay, so we need someone with high intelligence and a shocker. Okay. Who has shockers here? Actually, I'm gonna post this for now. Ooh. The door to the church is ajar. It's evident that the wedding ceremony is already underway inside. I want to oppose this marriage. Randon. No, go. Yeah, Randon. The bride and the groom are standing at the altar when they hear the cop shouting from the street. A moment later, an elderly man in winter camouflage stands up from a snowdrift. Only I can oppose this marriage. I've been in love with Valerie since junior high. Okay, order him to surrender. Plain view.
557.
The elderly man obeyed the cop and surrendered. It turned out that Mr. Norris moved specially from Freeburg to be closer to his lover, Valerie Shipper. But on his arrival, the man learned that Valerie was getting married, so he decided to sabotage the ceremony with explosives, stretching a tripwire across the entrance to the church. The bomb squad will take care of it. Let's finish up with your intelligence, Randon. Let's work on your strength, Guildenstern. Let's give you negotiation, Woolbag. Okay, there's a few people back with shockers now. Okay, Guildenstern, you go and do that. And we have Jimmy Norden, 2 seconds car wash. Mr. Nash, some idiot squirrel, worked his way into the fuse box and fried the whole thing. Now all the lights at my car wash have gotten out. I tried to call our electrician, but he got in a fight with his wife and went to get drunk in the woods. They found him eventually, but he's got bad frostbite. I can't close the car wash for even a couple of hours, so I have everyone working with flashlights. But they can't hardly see, so they're using way too much water and not washing the cars properly. I'm sure you have a couple smart guys on the force who understand technology. Please send them to help. Let them work on the wiring and get the lights back on as soon as possible. Alright, Hodges and flower pots, go. Mr. Nash, that was one strange shop, that's for sure, but together we somehow figured that out. We remembered that we learned at school and read the factory instructions. Mr. Norden was so happy that he offered us jobs with good salaries, but we talked about it and turned him down. We've already got careers here, although one of us almost agreed, but we're not going to say who. Alright. It wasn't hard to understand the drawing that Mr. Walters gave me. It was a simple but elegant plan. I charged up my shocker and killed a dozen pigs in just a few minutes. Mr. Walters was very pleased. The shocker can't be used for public service anymore. This thing is more deadly than a pistol now. Alright. We got leather boots and money. Open the investigation. You have all the necessary frames. Alright, let's see here. So the pickup flies through the front window of the store. She comes out with the baseball bat. She starts breaking the bottles. She didn't beat the sales clerk with a bat, but she did pour alcohol all over him. Then she left. Member of the Spinach Berserks gang, she wrecked the liquor store under orders from the gang. Alright. Beatrice Sevetier. Let's indict her. And then we'll send people to both locations, I think, just to be sure. She could be found. One of the options is the pig slaughterhouse. Oh my gosh, English brain speaking. Beatrice Sevetier recently started working at the pig slaughterhouse. Or the other thing is Beatrice Sevetier attends night school. You know, let's send to both, but I think the night school is more likely. Okay, I'm not sure. Age can do it. And then the other one. Let's send everybody else that we can send. There you go, we made it. Horse Moon's gonna... that's right, Horse Moon. Horse Moon. Sullivan, really, bro? Okay, Musica. Time to send Fry's check. Did you scrape enough together? Yeah, we have next week's ready and the following week ready soon. Fender caught. Good. Oh, that's right. We can interrogate her. Let's do that. Alright, Beatrice Sevetier. How do you manage to put on so much muscle? Does spinach really help? Spinach is the most useful food in the world. It has tons of iron, which really helps to gain muscle mass. If everyone traded in their beer bottles for cans of spinach, we'd live in a beautiful, blooming city. Doctor said that alcohol in moderate amounts can be useful. Yes, but they don't understand. Alcohol is as cruel and addictive as any drug. It's even worse. It tempts the mind with merriment at every corner. We have to strike that tolerance down. I think I'm gonna say sobriety is the measure of all things. What does that mean? Is it some kind of slogan? It's simple. We stand for a sober, conscious life in which there's no place for destructive habits. Habits which have already driven most of Sharpwood's inhabitants into an early grave. And I'm not just talking about drugs and alcohol. Cigarettes are another part of this problem. It's a good thing that we have people ready to attack on every front. The criminal told you everything he knew, or she knew. Okay, we have Code I, destruction of property at the Beltway. Unknown persons attack a cargo truck carrying cartons of cigarettes and destroy the cargo. Let's send flower pots. Oh, not Flower Pot. She's tired. Glimpsy is also tired. Okay, Shinny, you're not that smart. Okay, McGuire. Let's send McGuire. The investigation started. Mac McGuire interrogated some of the witnesses and prepared a preliminary report for the riddle of the wasted cigarettes. Let's open up the investigation. So, unknown persons attack a cargo truck carrying cartons of cigarettes and destroy the cargo. The cargo truck is driving along the bypass. Cartons of cigarettes scattered around the scene of the accident. Now, our options for suspects are the man with a fire hose or a man with a sledgehammer. Okay. According to Zoya Klitschy, a child, my parents and I were hiking in the forest when I saw pretty blue lights in the distance through the branches. I think they were the forest spirits calling me. Maybe they want to show me their famous treasure is hidden. Maybe they want to show where their famous treasure is hidden. So I ran toward the flashing lights, but my dad caught up with me and carried me back to the tent. Well, the adults didn't believe me like always, but maybe Mr. Detective will be able to find the treasure. So light. So that already signals that it's the fire hose. It's the fire truck one. It appears that the truck was pushed over by an equally massive vehicle. There are traces of red paint along the side of the truck. Okay, so that definitely points to a fire truck as red paint. The boxes carrying the cigarettes were smashed up and wet. So that sounds like a fire truck, right? It could have happened either from a blow with a heavy blunt instrument or during a vehicular accident. According to Colin Zwick, a customer, I've been waiting for that shipment for a long time and now I don't know what I'll do. Looks like my bar will be selling home-rolled cigarettes for now. And I'll tell you this, no joke. No matter what clowns attacked that truck, they would have passed on by if they knew who owned the cargo. According to Ron Passerini, the truck driver, I usually keep my eyes on the road, but I just got distracted. The radio started hissing, so I tried to fix it. You know how those goddamn things can get under your skin, right? Well, I was twisting the knob, my truck just got slammed. I flew straight into the passenger seat and cracked my head. When I came to, for some reason, I was all wet. But not like when a drunk guy pisses himself while he's sleeping. More like when his wife finds him under the doorstep and wakes him up with a bucket of water. So I woke up, the truck was laying on its side, I could barely climb out of the cab, and all my cargo was spilled in the snow and soaking wet. That definitely tells me it's the fire truck one. Let's investigate it more tomorrow. Alright, let's end the day. 3050. Nice. Okay, so we can't get both of them. I'll just go ahead and take Williams. Let's get the baton and the cartridge. So 45 out of the 57 cops. End the day.